of the greatest, that is a vow, yeah, that is a promise. Always wanted to be famous, just being real, yeah, just being honest. My haters won't always be nameless, give them no clout, I give them no power.
Welcome back, Best Uni Crew. It's your girl. So, I am trying to learn how to do applique. I guess that's how they say it. And I see everybody keep cutting the fabric and having to cut their design with the glitter and all that stuff. Y'all know, I ain't gonna say I'm lazy. I just be always trying to find a better way. And hopefully this works. But if it don't, it is what it is. Somebody probably already did it. I haven't seen it, but I ain't searched for it either, to be honest with you. I was figuring, like, instead of me having to cut, so what I did was I went to Silhouette, and I could have just did it in Cricut, but I went to Silhouette, just drew a heart, and then I saved it, took it over to Cricut, flipped it horizontal, and then I cut it. And I made sure the width and the height was the same. So this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna try something real simple. This is my heart. And I took the heart over as well from the one I saved in Silhouette. I took it over to Sew Art and I digitized it into a applique. All I did was push border. And I hope I did this right. Now, I'm just gonna get a little of this sticky, like what they call it, sticky tearaway. Yeah, so I'm gonna use this on this little piece of fabric I got, and I did design it in the okay, so I made it sure to make the size and fit in a 5x7 hoop. When I took it over to Silhouette, I just put in on the bottom. So I take my hoop on the bottom. I gotta make sure I remember how it's supposed to go. Now hoop it in there. You gotta hoop it like that. Okay, so I just made sure my paper sizing was a 5x7. Then I did the heart inside that paper size in Silhouette, and that's how I can remember for me. Sizing wise, I'm not good with a lot of measurements and stuff, so I just kind of use what I know and work from there. So I'm going to put this in the hoop, and I know they say you're supposed to have enough stabilizer to cover the whole hoop, but hopefully I put it in the right area. If not, then we'll learn together what not to do. I don't have that much stabilizer tearaway, and I didn't really want to waste it because I'm still practicing, y'all. I'm not saying this is what you're supposed to do. I genuinely don't know everything about embroidery. I'm just testing stuff and practicing from my understanding. So just tighten your hoop up, and then I'm gonna try to make sure it gets in this area here. So this is my hoop. And then when I put it in there, I'm gonna have to clamp these two things on my embroidery. So I already saved the heart to my flash drive. We're gonna put that in the embroidery, and we're just gonna try to see what it do. Okay, so I'm gonna put my hoop inside my machine. So just have to slide it in there like that, and it does go through. And then you see these two little screws. I gotta hook these two openings on my hoop. Okay, so now I got it snapped on. You don't see no spaces. You want to make sure it's snug and on there. I learned that much. And then I know my design should go somewhere in the middle. Now, this is my screen. I just push the screen, and then this carrier thingy will come up. Just push OK, and then it moves. And then say OK. No, it actually did. I want to do the last part. Just something say cancel. So I did something else, and then I got my UBS hooked up, so I pushed this little UBS thingy, and it shows all the designs that I saved to it. Look at my heart. So I'm gonna push the heart, I'm gonna push set, and then I'm going to push and edit, and then Miss Chris showed me this. So this is how you can trace, and when you get to this area here, you push the second one, and then you push the little tracing thing here. Come on. And it's gonna trace, and it's gonna show you where it's gonna stitch it. So that's probably about where I put that stuff at. And if it ain't, it is what it is at this point. But I'm just practicing. So I'm going to go to OK. One more thing. Then I'm going to push embroidery. Now, I seen this on another YouTube channel. Not saying this is how it's done. I'm just showing y'all what I learned. So I'm going to push the little scissors with the thread underneath the heart. This is my tension. And she always put it on 2.4, and that's what I've been doing since I had the machine, and it's been working fine for me. But I'm not telling you this is what you're supposed to do, but I'm just showing you what I use. So after I do that, I drop my needle down, which is this thing here. Drop that down, and then make sure my thread is in there. I don't think it's supposed to be in there like that, but okay. Make sure my needle and thread is good. And then I push the green button. Once I drop it, it'll turn green. You push it, then it's supposed to stitch. Okay, so that's the first stitch. Now, don't quote me on none of this. I'm gonna get my little mini press. Where the hell is it? My mini press. I'm gonna get this. Okay, make sure it's on. I'm turning on the second notch. I'm gonna lift this thing up, hopefully. Hope I'm doing that right. Let me see, cut my thread. And then I'm gonna lift this up. I guess not. It don't look like it did what it's supposed to do. Shit. It did. And then I'm going to put my heart on here. I already pulled my heart with the plastic on the front. I pulled it off there. And I'm just going to put it inside there to make sure it fit right. And then I am going to make it iron down. Okay. Turn it off for right now. Make sure I put it back in here and clamp it back to the hoop. Okay? Make sure everything ain't doing what it's supposed to do. Push your foot back down, and then I'm gonna push go. Hopefully it does what it's supposed to do. So maybe I should have did the heart a little bigger. And I did make a heart design already. It's gonna do the last stitch. I made this one the same size as the pig with the SVG, but then I also went back and made a bigger one. So I don't know, but I see it's like a tad off. Okay. So I feel like it looks good, but let me get y'all some better lighting. Okay, so it looks real good. It did get inside the thread. So that's a good thing. I didn't think I did enough, but right here, it's like it's not in the thread, but it don't look bad. You can't tell, but I can tell. So I made another heart, and it's on this thing here. And I made it the size that it came in Cricut, which it came in a tad bigger than this one. This one would be the exact same size as the heart I designed, which still do not look bad. And I think it looks good. For me not know what the hell I'm doing, I think I did pretty damn good. And it is directly on that paper. Girl, y'all better stop playing with me. I don't know. So I feel like if I do the other one, it wouldn't make a difference. It would probably go more into the thread. But y'all, look at that. That is super freaking cute. My first applique, and I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. And then I will just probably go back over my glitter with some heat. But I do want it to be stitched in side that thread. So this side is, and some of this side is, but up in here it seems like that's when it start not getting in there. So I would say make it a tad bigger. I'm gonna keep practicing, but for the most part, all I did was went to Silhouette, made me an SVG file. I saved the SVG file, then I took it over to Cricut and I flipped it horizontal, and then I cut with my Cricut machine for the vinyl. I made sure it was the same size as I did the SVG in Silhouette. Then I cut it. Then, like I said, I made an extra piece because I'm going to keep practicing to see, you know, if I make it bigger. Because I'm not good with cutting, and I ain't want mine to be, you know what I mean? So I'm just practicing. But I hope that helps somebody, and I'm hoping I'm explaining it well. But if I'm not, ask me to do a walkthrough video on how I did it. Y'all have a blessed one.
Infinity, even beyond it, I am a common, no destination. A lot of things I am above, and there are a lot of things that are above me. Do not come for the people I love, cause then I get scary, then I get ugly, yeah. Ain't no problem when I'm the equation. Present, loaded, observation. I'm not new here, reborn creation. Come and find me, standing